Los Angeles, California, March 15, 2006, 12:17 a.m. The McDonald's on Crenshaw Boulevard is nearly empty. Just another late-night fast food joint in the heart of LA, fluorescent lights humming quietly, the smell of French fries hanging in the air. Outside, the city sleeps. Inside, Marcus Williams wipes down tables, counting down the minutes until his shift ends. Marcus is 19 years old, working nights to pay for community college. Basketball scholarship fell through in high school. Wasn't quite good enough. Wasn't quite fast enough. Now he's mopping floors and taking orders, dreaming of a different life. He's wearing the standard McDonald's uniform, red shirt, black visor, name tag slightly crooked. His sneakers are worn down from standing all night. His back aches from bending over tables. This isn't where he imagined himself at 19, but tonight everything changes. 'Cause at 12:17 a.m. the door opens and in walks the most obsessed athlete in sports history. Kobe Bryant pushes through the glass doors, hood up, head down, basketball bag slung over his shoulder. He's alone, which is unusual for a superstar of his caliber. No security, no entourage, no handlers, just him. Marcus looks up from wiping tables. Recognition hits him like lightning. That's Kobe Bryant. The Kobe Bryant. Black Mamba. The guy on every poster in every kid's bedroom in LA. But something's off. Kobe looks tired. Not physically tired. Mentally exhausted. The weight of something heavy hanging on his shoulders. It's been a brutal season for the Lakers. They're 38-30, fighting for a playoff spot, far from championship expectations, far from the glory years. Kobe's averaging 35 points per game, putting up superhuman numbers, but it's not enough. 2 nights ago they lost to Phoenix. Kobe scored 50 points. They still lost. He went home and couldn't sleep, couldn't turn off his brain, couldn't stop analyzing every possession, every miss, every defensive breakdown. So he drove, aimlessly, through the empty streets of LA, until he ended up here. And what Marcus sees next will make him question everything he knows about success. Kobe approaches the counter. No smile, no acknowledgement of recognition, just business. "Can I get a large coffee?" Black. Marcus nods, trying to act normal, trying not to stare. "Coming right up, Mr. Bryant." Kobe looks up, slightly surprised. Most people make a big deal when they recognize him. Ask for autographs, pictures, want to talk basketball. Marcus just gets his coffee. "Thanks," Kobe says, taking the cup. Then, instead of leaving, he does something unexpected. He sits down, in the corner booth, under the harsh fluorescent lighting, surrounded by the smell of cleaning supplies and leftover grease. Kobe Bryant, worth millions, sits in a McDonald's at midnight, drinking black coffee. Marcus goes back to cleaning, stealing glances, trying to understand what he's witnessing. But what happens next is what nobody would believe. Kobe pulls out a notebook, not a phone, not a tablet, an old-school composition notebook, the kind kids use in school. Black and white speckled cover, pages filled with handwriting. He opens it and starts writing, furiously, like his life depends on it. Marcus can't help but wonder, what is Kobe Bryant writing about in a McDonald's at midnight? 20 minutes pass. Kobe writes without stopping. Occasionally he pauses to sip his coffee, stare at the wall, then goes back to writing. His focus is absolute, complete tunnel vision. Marcus finishes cleaning the tables, restocks the napkin dispensers, mops the floor around Kobe's booth. Kobe doesn't notice, doesn't look up, just writes. Finally, curiosity gets the better of Marcus. During a quiet moment, he approaches the booth. "Excuse me, Mr. Bryant, I don't mean to bother you, but what are you writing?" Kobe looks up. His eyes are red, tired, but alert. For a moment, he considers not answering. Then something in Marcus's genuine curiosity makes him speak. "Game film," Kobe says simply. Marcus looks confused. "Game film? But there's no film here." And that's when Kobe said something that would change Marcus's life forever. Kobe closes the notebook, looks at Marcus directly. "The game film is in here." He taps his temple. "I replay every possession in my mind. Every shot, every pass, every defensive rotation. Then I write down what I see." "You mean you remember every play? Every single one, from tip-off to final buzzer. I break down what went wrong, what went right, what I can do better. Tonight I'm writing about the Phoenix game. 50 points, but we lost. Why? What did I miss? Marcus sits down across from him, uninvited but welcomed by Kobe's openness. But why here? Why McDonald's at midnight? Kobe smiles slightly. The first smile Marcus has seen. Because nobody expects to find me here. No distractions, no interruptions. Just me, my thoughts and my mistakes. Mistakes, always mistakes. If you're not finding mistakes, you're not looking hard enough. But what Kobe told Marcus next is what nobody knew about greatness. Kobe reopens the notebook, shows Marcus pages of handwritten notes, detailed breakdowns of plays, sketches of court positions, analysis written in neat, precise handwriting. See this, third quarter, 8:47 left. I took a fadeaway jumper over Sean Marion. Made it, 2 points. But it was the wrong play. Wrong, but you made it. I made a difficult shot instead of making the right play. Steve Nash was helping off Smush Parker. I should have swung the ball. Let Smush take an open three. Higher percentage shot, better team basketball. Kobe points to his notes. I made the shot, but I made the wrong decision. Most people only see the result. Made shot equals good play. But that's not how you build championship habits. Marcus stares at the notebook. Pages and pages of this level of analysis. Every game, every possession, every decision. How long have you been doing this? Since I was 18. 9 years now. Every game gets broken down. Every mistake gets documented. Every lesson gets recorded. And then Kobe asked Marcus a question that would haunt him for years. Kobe looks at Marcus, studying him. Besides this, I'm in school, community college, business classes. What do you want to do? Marcus hesitates. He's never told anyone his real dream. It seems foolish, unrealistic. I want to coach basketball someday, maybe high school, eventually college. Why? Because I understand the game. I see things, patterns, mistakes, opportunities. I just wasn't good enough to play at a high level. Kobe nods slowly. Let me ask you something. When you watch games, do you take notes? Notes. Do you write down what you see? Do you analyze possessions? Do you study why plays work or don't work? Marcus shakes his head. No, I just watch. Then you're not serious about coaching. The words hit Marcus like a physical blow. If you want to coach, you have to think like a coach. You have to study like a coach. You have to obsess like a coach. Watching games for entertainment is different than watching games for education. Kobe slides the notebook toward Marcus. Look at this. Really look at it. Marcus examines the pages. Every possession is numbered. Every player's position is marked. Every decision is evaluated. The level of detail is obsessive, almost frightening. This is what separates good from great, Kobe continues. Most players watch film when coaches make them. I watch film because I have to, because I can't sleep knowing there are lessons I haven't learned. But you're already the best player in the league. Best according to who? There are 5 championship banners hanging in Staples Center that I didn't win. That's 5 years of failure I need to account for. And then Kobe said something that would echo in Marcus's mind for decades. Success isn't about talent. It's about discipline. It's about doing the work that nobody sees. It's about sitting in McDonald's at midnight, analyzing your failures while the world sleeps. Kobe checks his phone. 1:23 a.m. I should go. Early workout in 4 hours. He stands, gathers his notebook, throws away his empty coffee cup. Professional, respectful, clean. Marcus, he says looking back, if you're serious about coaching, start tonight. Pick a game, any game. Watch it 3 times. First time, just enjoy it. Second time, focus on one team's offense. Third time, focus on the other team's defense. Take notes, see what you learn. That's it, that's the beginning. Do it every night for a month. Then ask yourself if you're still serious about coaching. Kobe walked out that door, but what he left behind changed everything. Marcus watches through the window as Kobe gets into his car and drives away. 1:28 a.m. Back to his empty McDonald's, fluorescent lights humming, the smell of cleaning supplies in the air. But something is different now. Marcus is different. He pulls out his phone, finds a Lakers game from last week on YouTube, starts watching. This time he's not just watching for entertainment, he's studying, looking for patterns, analyzing decisions, understanding the why behind every play. He finds an old notebook in his backpack, starts writing, copying Kobe's method, numbering possessions, tracking decisions, evaluating results. It feels different, purposeful, like he's doing something important instead of just wasting time. And that's when Marcus realized the truth about greatness. Over the following weeks, Marcus changes his routine, gets off work, goes home, studies game film until 3 a.m., takes notes, analyzes patterns, teaches himself to see basketball the way coaches see it. His college professors notice. His papers become more analytical, more detailed. His understanding of business strategy improves because he's learning to break down complex systems into component parts. 6 months later, Marcus applies for a job as an assistant coach at a local high school, shows the head coach his notebooks, months of detailed game analysis, play breakdowns, scouting reports written for no audience except himself. He gets the job. 3 years later, he becomes head coach. His teams are known for their preparation, their attention to detail, their ability to execute in crucial moments. Players ask him how he knows so much about the game, how he sees things other coaches miss. Marcus never tells them about the night in McDonald's, never mentions Kobe Bryant, just says he learned from the best. But the real story is what happened 15 years later, 2021. Marcus Williams is now the head coach at a Division II college. His teams have won 3 conference championships. He's respected, successful, living his dream. One night he's watching SportsCenter when the news breaks. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash, along with his daughter Gianna and 7 others. Marcus sits in his office, staring at the TV, remembering that night in McDonald's, remembering the notebook, the obsession, the lesson about discipline and invisible work. He opens his desk drawer, pulls out that first notebook from 15 years ago, still has it, still uses Kobe's method of analysis, flips to the first page, where he wrote in messy handwriting, 3/15/06, Kobe at McDonald's, the work nobody sees. Tears hit the paper, smearing the ink slightly. The next day, Marcus tells his team about that night, about meeting Kobe Bryant in the most ordinary place, learning the most extraordinary lesson. Greatness, he tells his players, isn't what you do when people are watching. It's what you do at midnight, when nobody cares, when nobody's keeping score. It's the work nobody sees that creates the success everybody wants. That story spread through the basketball community. Players, coaches, analysts, everyone wanted to know about the night Kobe Bryant sat in McDonald's, breaking down game film by hand, teaching life lessons to a 19-year-old kid who just wanted to coach. But here's what most people missed. Kobe didn't go to McDonald's that night to teach anyone anything. He went because he couldn't sleep, because he was obsessed, because greatness demands sacrifice, even sacrifice of comfort and convenience. The lesson Marcus learned wasn't planned. It was just Kobe being Kobe, doing the work, always doing the work. And maybe that's the real lesson. Greatness isn't performed, it's lived. Every day, every night, every moment when nobody's watching. Marcus Williams coaches basketball today because Kobe Bryant couldn't sleep in 2006, because obsession is contagious, because sometimes the most important conversations happen in the most unexpected places. The question, what is your McDonald's at midnight? What work are you avoiding because it's inconvenient, uncomfortable, or invisible? Because while you're sleeping, someone else is working. While you're making excuses, someone else is taking notes. While you're waiting for motivation, someone else is building discipline. Kobe Bryant didn't become great because he was talented. He became great because he was obsessed, because he did the work nobody saw, in places nobody expected, at times nobody understood. The work is waiting. The notebook is empty. The only question is, are you serious enough to fill it?